you hardcores out there, how you doing? It's Russie from Porky's Corner. It's a few. Easy. Biggest gob in sport for crap today. Right, where do we start? Hey, where do we start? With this lot. With this shower of vagabonds, charlatans, and born liars. Where do we start with this lot? Hey, where are we going here? What is going on? Hey, none of them can lie straight in bed. None of them. None of them. Hey, why is Spotty Frank Eubank, the CEO of Matchroom, why is he doing big interviews about a fighter's life? What is it like to be a fighter and all that? He trained for a little bit, didn't he, a couple of weeks? And then he let Eddie Hills, the 6-0 Iceman, knock him about. What's all that about? Spotty, what is all that about? My little furry friend. What is all that about, Spotty Frank? Hey? Hey, what we all asked doing while you were in camp? Pop, pop, bang. I don't know. You know, some people that get carried away, don't they? Rising star CEO Frank Smith of Matchroom. Basically, Frank, why don't you just tell everybody what you do? You fly around the world and you get people to sign contracts. That's it. But before they sign it, you put Eddie Hills on phone. That's it. That's it. CEO. The J.R. Ewing on boxing. My God. Unbelievable. Malk! What's happening with Big Malk? Hey? AKA Malcolm X. What's happening, Malk? What about your mate? Purple Tunde. What's he on with? Or Wesley Snipes? Wesley, have you been saving anybody on any more aeroplanes? Hey? What about Daddy Don? Hey? All that little clique? Yeah, we know about yous. Silence is golden, golden. Why the silence? Hey? Why the silence? Best thing about it is, right? That shower there, oh yeah. Plenty to say when it all happened last time. Big Mount piped up, didn't he? Oscar Rivers failed the dope test. Oscar Rivers failed the test. Oscar Rivers failed the test. Going into bat for the can man. Oscar Rivers failed the test. No, Oscar Rivers didn't fail the test. Big Malk. What happened, Big Malk? They tried to hide the test. Yeah, they tried to hide it. Tried to hide it. They wanted Oscar Rivers to fight Dylan White. And he did. Hey, he fought him. Dylan White didn't let him test his B sample. So let's have it right. Why is nobody asking questions about the Rivers fight, which were 49 months ago? Pop, pop, bang. Hey, 49 months ago. Big Malk, you've got no to say this time, have you? Because that little outburst cost you your little number at Sky, didn't it? Going into bat for you, pal. Inventing knackers. Oscar Rivers never failed the dope test. Who told you that? Somebody in boxing told you. It was very well connected. Who? It never happened. It's a figment of your imagination. Hey? Unbelievable. And why the silence from Buddy McGirt, aka the Sam Allardyce of boxing? When anybody's, you know, had a defeat or hope, they parachute Buddy McGirt in, don't they? The man doesn't even check the opponent's gloves in the rules meeting before the fight. Hey, that's Buddy McGirt for you, though, eh? That's Buddy McGirt, the man who was sat alone at Gatty's funeral. That's how highly regarded Yanks think of him. That's why he's over here trying to pick up a pound note. On strength of whose word? Paul Smith's. Paul Smith left him. Buddy McGirt. I wonder if Buddy McGirt will get the blame. Because you know what happens, don't you? When they fail a dope test. First they're angry, then they're upset. Then they look for somebody to blame. So maybe the narrative down the line when Dylan White drops Buddy McGirt is, I think I got spiked in buddies. Worse things have happened. Worse things have happened in boxing. I mean, Frank Maloney turned into a woman. So anything goes. It's the wild, wild west, isn't it? I mean, look at Eddie Hills. He's running around with a Morris wig stitched to his head. Pop, pop, bang. Hey? But at least they're tested against hurricane winds. Hey? Unbelievable. There's a guy on here, I think your name's Irish guy, is it? 5712? Wherever you are. No profile pic, no videos, no subs. Blah, blah. You keep trying to bait me, don't you, on this mental health thing. So let me just say this one last time about mental health. All these that keep going on about mental health, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. My kids won't ever do that to me. I don't hear it. You know, my grandma and granddad all passed away, haven't they now? Both, my grandma and granddad from both sides of my mum and dad's family. They lived in World War II, right? There were no mental health issues then. Do you know all these that have got mental health? Let me tell you this. I was talking to a geezer the other week. Hey, Porky, how are you doing? Oh, I'm all right. Oh, I've got to go social or doctors. I've got mental health and all this. I said, well, look, if I give you a couple of grand to get on your feet, would that sort you out? I think you might, perk up. He went, well, yeah, I think I'll be all right. It's a money thing. So if I give somebody a bag of money, right, or you give him like an even bigger bag of money, so I ain't got much for me. You give him some money, that mental health thing goes away. That's all it is. But then people will say, well, Stan Collymore had it. He was on 30 grand a week at Villa and he had mental health. He were brave to come out. Stan Collymore is one of the laziest trainers ever in football. Big dosser. All right? Big dosser. This mental health thing, it's like the race card that people pull. Pull the race card or pull mental health card. I don't buy it. Load of knackers. Just get on with it. Do you know what I mean? Roll your sleeves up. Mental health. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. I don't have any of that mental health thing. Because let me tell you this, if they kicked half of them off at social that are on mental health, right, and said, right, there's no more mental health money for you all, I guarantee you they'd all find a job, or they'd be out shoplifting or doing something. Mental health. Everybody's got mental health when it suits them, haven't they? So no, Irish guy 5712. I don't believe in it. If you've got mental health, whatever, but I don't believe in it. People don't like that. Get gone. Don't be telling me about your mental health stuff. I don't want to hear it. It's a boxing channel. I'm not a fucking doctor. So let's just nip that in bud straight away. All right. Sick of people coming out with mental health. Go to prison. Go to time in solitary. Miss all your family for years on end. Eh? And then they don't complain about mental health. You just get on with it. Whatever happened to Brits rolling up the sleeves? Eh? Mental health. Do me a favour. Load of rubbish. Load of rubbish. It needs to stop. And I don't want it on here. Anybody going on about mental health on here, you'll be gone. All right? You'll be gone off this channel. Won't be able to comment again. You hear that, Cameron? Get them gone. I don't want to read any more mental health stuff. All right, get it gone. So we're getting more videos out now because I'm not reading comments, right? I don't want to see rubbish like that. So Cameron, get them gone. You deal with emails, do with comments. All right, we can do more videos there. I'm not bogged down reading knackers. Mental health. Do me a favour. Go get a job. Stop knocking your missus about. Go get a job. Stop taking drugs. Go sort yourselves out. Mental health. that harsh? I don't care. David Hayes come out and he said, oh yeah, Del Boy were telling me, Dillian, I'm going to fail and all that. July 19-year-old and Del Boy was saying, oh, he'll fail, he's going to fail. This is what they talk about. These are boxers, rival boxers. They've had fallouts, they're mates, whatever, I don't care. If there's a big bag of money on the table, they'll all be like that with each other's cocks, won't they? Eh? If there's a big bag of money there, they'll all want to work together then and get the old high five. And it's only banter, it's to build fight up. Load of bollocks. Can you imagine what they're talking about? So if that conversation were true, David A and Dylan, David A, right, who I don't believe a word he comes out with, David A and Derek War, never been in a war for donkeys, Derek War Chisora, if that's the conversations that they're having at night about somebody who's supposed to be a friend or a colleague or somebody that they know, you're going on about, yeah, it'll fail and all that. Can you imagine what they talk about at night? Can you imagine? Could you imagine them being your co-accused? Hey. I've had people texting me today saying Terry Harper's on steroids. You need to put that out. Well, why she failed the test? No, she hasn't failed the test. But there's pictures doing around on social media of her looking a bit frail on one picture, and next one she's looking like John Rambo. No wrong with that, is there? Trying to get a bit of size on because she's more up in weight. Everybody's quick to assume, aren't they? Assume. Oh, he's going to fail a dope test. That could have just been a conversation in jest. But if that conversation didn't happen, well, David A's a liar. If it did, why were they talking about that anyway? Before the kid had even failed the dope test. It's like War Chisora wanted him to fail the dope test because he wants the big meat money. That's the bottom line, isn't it? Conversations like that. That's what goes on. It's a ruthless sport, isn't it? Ruthless. But hey ho. But I don't believe a word David A said. David A said to me, Porky, it's raining outside. I'd be like that. David, it's sunny. And that's what I'd say. So I see Eddie Hills, the 6-0 Iceman from Billericay, and Simon Jordan having a bit of beef. And Eddie said it's back on for a schooling on Tuesday. Well, let's hope that Simon Jordan puts up a better performance than he did last time, because I'm a big Simon Jordan fan, but I thought that he was given the runaround. Because Eddie, he waffles, doesn't he? He don't give you an answer. He's like a politician. So let's hope that Simon Jordan's a bit better prepared this time. Pop, pop, bang. Hey? I think the argument on Twitter beef was something like, Eddie said he couldn't pull the Ben Eubank fight, but yet he's pulled the White and who's he fighting now? I forgot what I am now. He's just pulled the White fight. Dylan White's supposed to be with Joshua on it. He just pulled it. But yet he didn't pull the White Rivers fight. So Eddie has got some answering to do. Well, let's hope that Simon Jordan sticks it on him. Let's hope he sticks it on him. So, but who is he going to fight now? Who is he going to fight now? Hey, who's he going to fight, Joshua? It's got to have a fight, hasn't it? Who's he going to fight? Chisora? Could we get behind that? Well, Del Boy would be all right for it, wouldn't he? He'd be up for it. They'd be able to measure how quick Joshua can knock him out, if he can knock him out quicker than Fury did. I mean, Derek Chisora's 40 in a couple of weeks. Is this where it's come to, Joshua knocking old men out? If it's not Chisora, who's 40 in November, it's going to be Washington. He's 42 next birthday. So is this where we're at now? Old men. He's 20-month out ring, Washington. I don't hear anybody mentioning Philip Ergovic. Anybody mentioning him? Now that is a pay-per-view. I'd pay for that just to see Joshua get filled in. So I don't like him. Why, I'm being honest. I'm not like the rest of him in media who are going to go, I want him to win. I want him to lose because he's been a fraud. Oh, we're not allowed to say that. It's only like saying I want Man United to lose because they took piss with Fergie time for years, didn't they? Winning titles after 99 minutes and all that nonsense and European Cups. So when I watch Man U, I want them to get beat. I don't like Man U. But nobody in industry, in boxing industry, will say that. Yeah, I think so-and-so beats him. I want him to get beat. I want Joshua to get iced, but get home to his family okay. Well, that's what we're over at fights for. All pay for watching it. We want people getting iced, don't we? We don't want both feet holding, hugging and kissing and holding, do we? Do you know what I mean? So I hope he gets iced, but if it in Chisora and it in Ergovic, which is a good fight, Chisora's a shit fight. They're supposed to be mates. It'd be more of a sparring session or a move around. If it in Washington, who can it be? Jarrell Miller, he's a drug cheat. They'd look stupid putting him in, wouldn't they? So who can it be? I don't know, but if Dylan White gets bad, where does it go? I don't know. He could sign up with Calla, couldn't he? Somebody said earlier, or he could sign with Calla Montana on Mitch's show, couldn't he? He could be known as the Chemical Warrior. Oh, it's a class one, that, isn't it? The Chemical Warrior. Oh my God, unbelievable, isn't it? Teams around these fighters. You know all these teams around these fighters that are failing dope tests. You know your Dylan Whites, Jarrell Millers, and Crusher Ben, all those types of people. All these teams and advisors and all that. What advice are they giving these people? They need all these doctors and this and that. He went missing and he's packed back up on Dr. Husband, but all these teams of people around them. What advice are they giving them? You only need, listen, all you fighters turning pro, you know, what happens is you get a big cake, your wage. You give something to your manager, something to your promoter, something to your trainer, rest for you. That's it. But what if you've got strength and condition men and nutrition men? They're all eating off you, aren't they? They're all going to want feeding, watering, putting up. They'll want the trackies. They'll want to ride and hang around with you for the reflected glory. Get them out of the sport. All you boxers turning pro. You have your trainer as your manager for a year, and your trainer, and he's your trainer as well. After 3 years, you don't get a trainer's fee, you don't get a manager's fee off you, he just trains you. That's it. That's what you need. Your trainer will tell you when to go to bed, when to get up. You'll go to your trainer when your bird's giving you a hard time, or your mates are coming to lend your car, or you don't know whether to go out on town or what to eat. Your trainer will tell you when to eat, sleep, drink, and shit. That's all you need. Your trainer is what you need. And that's it. You don't have to get on with your promoter. You need your trainer. All these teams of people and sponsors. Sponsors! Get out of sport. That's what I say. Get them out of sport. Because the more people that are around these fighters, they're just failing tests, aren't they? Everybody's looking for an edge. I can understand that. Everybody's looking for an edge or to get themselves out there. I've just seen Flex on an interview. I'd like that half an hour back in my life. Oh my God. Flex, why do you always do a sit down with Boxing King Media? Is that your in-house man to sell your training sessions in your gym? You're talking utter waffle. Who are you training as a fighter now? I don't want to see people that take people in gym for personal training sessions. Are you a boxing trainer or not, Flex? Hey, get your teeth done. They look a mess. They look like plywood. No. Here you go, kid. Dip into some of that money that you've had out at boxing, because you're not putting it into boxing shows, are you, Flex? Hey, what are you doing with Kid Galahad? Hey? What are you doing with him? And why are you running around saying that Kell Brook will fight Conor Benn if he gets a short ban? Why would you want to do that when everybody's telling Kell Brook that he's had it? Why would you want to do that? Put him in with a drug cheat. It's everything you're against in it, Flex. Hey? Unbelievable. They can't leave it alone. Trying to wring that last little bit of blood out, Kell Brook. The kid's head must be on fire. Hey, 20 year knocking about with you, Flex. Pouncing off him. Leeching on him like some leech. Sucking blood out of him. Feel sorry for Kell. I'm going to say a prayer for Kell. Later. You know what I mean? Later. Dylan White, July 9th. That's when he signed up for the testing program, voluntary testing program. So within 27 days, he popped. Which day was it and what were it for? What's he popped for? It's all silence, isn't it? Is it all going to be a big cover-up? Is it going to be a whodunit? Or is it going to be first you're angry, then you're upset, then you look for somebody to blame? Well, somebody's going to get blame here. It's either a conspiracy and Eddie's behind it to protect Joshua. This is what Dylan White will come out with. He might even play race card. He might say he's been spiked or whatever. But I see Buddy McGirt getting his cards. And I see Eddie not working with him. Why would Eddie want to work with him now? He's a three-time drug cheating, eh? Not one, not two, but three. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Ted Rogers. The Ted Rogers of boxing. Dylan White. 3 tests and everybody's bent out of shape over him. He's got a vacant British title to his name and that's it. The guy's made millions. What is it? 14 million, 15 million is that hard job altogether. Hey? He was on Skid Row 8 years ago. Skiddy Row. But why is the Gad coming out with what a great fight, the first fight they had one? How was that first fight a great fight, Gad? Gad. Take your hands out Dylan White's pants, Gad, and your tongue out in his arsehole. How was that a great fight? He didn't even win 1 round. He caught Joshua with 1 punch at end of round. Bit like Frank Bruno caught Mike Tyson with 1, but Frank Bruno never won a round. Pop, pop, bang. Oh, what a great fight, Gad. Stop trying to be a promoter and talking facts, you arse licker. Jesus, no arsehole. Do you know what I mean? The Gad, Elmer Fudd, right? Johnny Fisher, Elmer Fudd. The Gad, it's Big Freeze and Penfold. All the lot of them, splinters in their arse. You know what I mean? Splinters in their arsehole, sat on fence, don't want to comment about everything, about anything. Unbelievable. Nobody's got an opinion no more, have they? Like I keep saying, and I'll keep saying it again, it's the only sport where the lions, which are the fighters, are frightened to death, and the rats, which are the promoters. Well, that's right, isn't it? Am I out of order saying that? I am, I don't care. Who's going to stop me? Who can stop me? Who can stop me doing these videos? Who in boxing can stop me doing these videos? Nobody. I'm only just getting warmed up. Now that Cameron's dealing with all comment section and emails, I'm just going to keep blasting them out. All right. So pop, pop, poppity pop. Another 3. All right. Peace out. Keep on trucking. Keep supporting boxing. Don't have nightmares. Scott Brunt, give me a ring. All right. And as for you, Big John Fury. Big fighting man in the hard road. Want to see you, John? I'm going to give you a big kiss. Mwah! Mwah. From me to you.